Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, my water signs. How are you doing this evening? Tonight we're doing a reading, past, present, future, love, home, career, money, home, career, and love. All right, thank you for stopping by. Let's jump in. I try not to waste any time because I know the time quickly gets away from us. So, my water signs, money for the past. Let's start there. Money for the present. Money for the present. Money for the future, water signs. Money for the future. Home. For the past, present, and future. For my water signs. Home for the past. I feel like things are definitely changing from a home perspective. Home for the past. Home for the present. Home for the future. When it comes to your career, my water signs, what is the energy for the past when it comes to your career? Energy for the past for my water signs. Energy for the present for my water signs. And energy for the future for my water signs. And for love, for the past, love for my water signs. For the present, love for my water signs. And for the future, love for my water signs. All right, thank you for stopping by. Let's get started. So for your monies, my water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, let's see. From the past, I feel like in the past there was lots of money coming in for you guys. It could have been through collaborations of several people pouring into the pot, several people working on different parts of bringing this money in. I see a concerted effort from a group energy bringing in money, right? This definitely could have been, you know, different parts of a business and people tackling different aspects to get the business booming, to get it running, get things flowing. But I see prosperity in the past from the efforts of everyone involved working together in the past. Yeah, some type of business or project or some type of function that was happening around bringing money in from several different people or prospects. And lots of celebration around that time as well. In the current, I do see a new way. You could have possibly moved away from that old way and have come into a new way to bring in money, or stepped into a new position. This could have actually been a step above what you were doing. You could find yourself in a higher role or a higher position, a more creative role. Whereas you, in the past, you were just given something to do. Right now, you could have stepped into a role where you have more freedom on how you want to accomplish what it is that you need to do. More of a creative freedom around what you do. This definitely could be bringing in more money, more benefits, allowing you to actually accumulate more possessions, be more free as well. I'm getting to actually pursue some of your own passions as well. In the future, I see you stepping into a position of possibly coaching or doing some type of partnership. You could be actually going into business with your husband or your wife or your friend or a relative. You could actually be stepping up to inspire someone to think bigger. And this is going to bring in money. It's going to bring in money. A lot of times we don't realize that we could absolutely do what we're doing on the job for ourselves if we're willing to put in the work and pull together the people and the resources to do it and make the same kind of money, right? It's all about being able to think for yourself and being willing to put in the work. I feel like you're going to be planting seeds like that and pulling people on your team to move forward in that type of energy. You could work for a 9-to-5 right now, but currently be thinking of ways that you can do what you do for that job on your own and pocket the money. Create your own business. You could be in an advantage in the position that you're in, learning the ins and outs of the business in that way. When it comes to home, what is the energy? In the past, it was very disruptive. In the past, there may have been lots of scattered energy. There could have been just, lots of lack of direction with the people in the home. And so because there was a lack of direction or instruction, a lack of focus towards something, there was a lot of confusion, a lot of idle time. Somebody says that idle hands makes trouble, right? But in the current energy, right now in this present energy, definitely lots of energy, lots of fire, motivation. I almost feel like there's the energy of wanting some change, wanting some structure, wanting some motivation to go out and do some things. Someone could have actually stepped into leadership role to bring the energies of the home into the right perspective, to actually channel that energy that didn't have any direction. So it was almost like creating a chaos. Currently, someone could be stepping up Currently, someone could be stepping into position to bring that energy into alignment and into focus to actually make good use of it. Yeah. Definitely someone stepping up into a leadership role for the home in a very positive way, in a very inspirational way, motivated way. And so moving into the future, I see possibly a new structure around the home. There's some changes coming in around the home. You could actually find yourself moving to a new home or a new space. But there's some huge change. There's something ending currently, and in the future you're going to step into something new. Something new starting when it comes to the home. Maybe you'll be renting a new place or purchasing a new home. Yeah, there's something new for you, my water signs, on the horizon when it comes to the home front. So when it comes to your career, in the past, so it looks like in the past there was you could have possibly been doing something that was required a lot of energy and a lot of movement. And it could have been something that required for you to go out and travel or just move a lot. Doesn't have to be travel by airplane or across the world anywhere. It could be like a delivery driver or something, but something that causes you to move a lot. Yeah, you could have liked it. This could have been just right up your alley. You could be someone that not necessarily the type to sit at a desk. You need a job where you can move. Currently, you could actually be in a position where you are, I don't know, I almost feel like this is almost at retirement for you. You could be very close to retirement. You could be ending at the very end or close to the end of your work life and about ready to enjoy what you have sown thus far. You could be very close to retirement right now. You could actually have accumulated a nice little nest egg for yourself. And this little nest egg is going to provide a nice little comfy spot for you when you're ready to retire. I hear Spirit saying don't be fooled though, because retirement actually gives people a false sense of happiness. I feel like a large percentage of people retire only because of boredom, they end up going right back to work. Because they're so used to moving, it's hard to sit still and not do anything. And so they end up finding a little part-time job or being bored or, and so Spirit might be asking you to really find some ways to retire instead of just sitting doing nothing. What is it that you want to do when you retire, especially if money is not an object? Maybe opening up a mom and pop shop. I don't know, something like that to keep you busy, to keep you going. Might be something to look forward to in the future. Let's see what the future says. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Might be talking just about that. Starting something new. Starting something new for yourself in the future. So maybe you are already in line with that thought. If not, Spirit wants you to think about that. What is it that you can start for yourself moving forward? So for someone that may resonate, if you're close to retirement or about to delve into something on your own, right? These 9 pentacles represent everything that you've accumulated from your work, from your jobs, from all of the energy that you've poured into what you do, right? And then it comes down to 1 pentacle. This pentacle represents you, what you do, what you're going to take from all of this and actually move over here to your own zone where you are the creator and the maker of what it is that you'll decide to pour your energy and your efforts into to possibly make money and to create stability or keep that stability going. When it comes to love in the past, in the past we have the devil when it comes to love. So in the past, I feel like there could have been lots of drama when it came to love, lots of deception, and yeah, just lots of lots of fakeness and lots of falsity and illusions of happiness in the past, right? I almost get the energy of lots of stuff, but none of it made anyone happy. You know, this picture or this illusion of happiness, but deep down, or when you went home, you know, to be with your loved one, it was everything but. It was like the false illusion of love, but it wasn't love. It was something else. Looking at her face, it might have been, you know, control. It might have been manipulation, right? Currently, the Fool. And this, I got this in the last reading, but this time around, I feel like it's running away from whatever this was that turned out to be not what you wanted, not what you hoped. And so now it's almost like running towards anything other than this, right? Running away, being willing to open up to new things different than what you've experienced. Currently, I feel like you're very open and explorative. You're looking for something that can possibly offer a different experience that you've experienced. It's almost like the energy of nonchalant. It's just like, okay, I'm just open to explore. But I do sense a seriousness and an immediate need to move is what I get from here. So right now you realize possibly that there's a need to move into new spaces, into something new, something unexperienced before, just something different. Like you're in a rush to move forward to the next thing. And then we have the World in the future. So there's going to be a completion in the future that's going to take you past everything you've experienced. You're going to have an aha moment when it comes to love that's going to bring a culmination of everything that you've experienced. And then there's going to be like an awakening before you move into your next endeavor of love, where you're going to carry everything that you've experienced forward in wisdom. So this is good. This is